Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to do an unboxing and also an installation of this BONOSS wheel spacers. What are wheel spacers? Let me show you. Alright guys, let's start off why I'm installing wheel spacers. This is my 2020 Charger RT. The thing is, the factory wheels go in like about an inch and a half inside the wheel well. If you can see right there, they're inside the wheel well. What these spacers are gonna do, they're gonna allow me to get that wheel aligned with the fender. It's gonna look a lot better, a lot more aggressive look. So that's what I'm going for. All right, let me do the unboxing, install them, and so you can see the difference. Okay, the other option I had is to buy new wheels, bigger size wheels, which will give me perfect fitment. The thing is, they're expensive. I can't afford the wheels right now, so this is my second choice, which is the best choice that I have, and it's gonna look awesome. So I like the rims that it came with, so I don't really want to buy new wheels, new rims, but if you have the funds to do it, hey, that's another option. But this way, the wheel spacers is just gonna make it look 100 times better. All right, you already saw what I'm doing. You already saw why I got these spacers. Now the company did send these. Thank you very much for the opportunity for the review. Let me open it up. Let's see the content. Alright guys, this is the way they come packaged. I had already opened these, that's why it's like this, but this is the way it comes packaged. Real nicely packaged and beautiful. Tell you the truth, these are beautiful spacers. Wow, real nice. This is forged aluminum. I'll talk about why it has these grooves right here. These are the nicest spacers that I have actually seen. Wow. Let me put some pictures up so that you can see. Alright, let's talk a little bit about these spacers. These spacers are made of 7075 T6 aluminum. Super high grade aluminum. These studs, guys, these studs are made by 12.9 grade studs, which they're never gonna break. They're never gonna break. You're never gonna have any issues with these spacers. That's the reason that these are one of the best spacers out there. Now these vanes out here on the back that you can see, these vanes are for active cooling. So when the wheel's rotating, you're gonna have cooling on the spacers. They're not gonna get that hot, which it won't be any problems anyways. These spacers are one of the best ones, one of the highest quality spacers that you can get on the market. Another thing, guys, with these have 10-year warranty on them. There's no other wheel spacer out there that gives you that kind of quality and that kind of warranty on them. So these, to me, are some of the best. All right, enough talking. Let me install them so you can see the difference on the way the car looks. Real quick, I installed this side, and as you can see, car looks more aggressive. Look at the rear right there. The stance it gives you is excellent. Let me show you the other side, the one that's not I haven't installed, so you can see the difference right there. It's still tucked in. Look at the rear. It's tucked in a lot. So it gives you a more aggressive stance with the spacers. I got 20 millimeter spacers, okay? That's what I got, 20 millimeter. So let me just show you how to install them, and I'll be done. All right, first of all, jack up the car, make sure it's secured, and remove the wheel. I had already loosened the nuts. That's the reason I'm not having trouble. Alright, what you gotta check, it's make sure that everything here in the surface is clean so that the wheel spacer will fit flush with the rotor, okay? Okay, I got myself a microfiber towel and I'm just cleaning it with some acetone just to make sure that the surface is extremely clean. And it's a brand new car, so I know that it's clean, but just to ensure that everything is the way it's supposed to be. Alright, on the spacers, they do send you with some nuts, which I'm going to use to install the spacer. I'm going to use the factory nuts of the wheel to install the wheel, but I'm going to use these to install the spacer. Alright, now let's install it. These are Hubcentric spacers, which means that it's going to center out perfectly. They're going to fit. It's not going to move. They're not going anywhere. Now the wheel's going to align with this lip right here, which is going to let that wheel sit aligned to the vehicle the way it's supposed to be. So you ain't going to have any issues. Alright, once you install it, start installing the nuts and tighten them to specs. Alright, once they're installed, tighten them. Alright, now that you have the nuts all the way in, let's tighten them to the specs of your car. Let me do all of them and show you the finish. There it is. Everything's tightened to specs. Now there's some people that do use Loctite on the ones that are holding the spacer. To me, I don't recommend it. You can, but if for some reason you gotta take them off, it's gonna be hard. So as long as you tighten them to specs, you won't have any issues. I'm gonna recheck them. Maybe around 50 to 100 miles. I'll recheck them, make sure that everything's tightened. But if you tighten them to spec, there's no reason for them to come loose. There it is. It's centered perfect. Now let me just tighten them and we'll be done. There it is. Everything's tightened to specs. We're good. Beautiful. Gives it a different look. Now let me do the front one and I'll show you the car. Real quick, something that I forgot. Once you install the spacer, if you have these protruding bolts, make sure that your wheel has these types of openings, okay, so that the protruding bolt can go in through there, okay. So just make sure, be aware of that, because if not, what you're gonna have to do is just trim down the bolt on the rotor, which is not recommended. So just make sure something to be aware of when you're buying some spacers. There it is, the finished product. They look amazing. The car looks more aggressive. The stance. Now, if you're wondering why my car doesn't have the RT logos and all that, I debadged it. I debadged everything. I want a clean looking car. Perfect, perfect. Now this will be it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you know what spacers are now, and they look awesome. The ride over here was excellent, just like factory, nothing changed, so real nice. All right, this will be it. Thank you very much. Like always, God bless.